Well, let's do this like we used to in Facebook, but I see I have problems. So welcome to Guy Witness News YouTube. As usual, the Java, the lighter, and the Habiki. Well, cheers to Facebook for shutting me down. We'll get back to that in a minute. So let's light this puppy up and get started. Woo! What can you say? What can you say? I can't say too much anymore, huh? They came out and shut a brother down. They said, can't talk about Trump like that. Can't say those racial terms that you're not supposed to. Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I'd known they was gonna do all that, shoot, I'd have used more profanity. Well, it's been a week and a day. So maybe it'll be a little bit longer, maybe it won't, I don't know. It ain't gonna bother me much. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the YouTube thing. And I'm gonna post this on Facebook and let y'all know what my YouTube page is. It's Guy Witness News. Basically, that's gonna be it, man. I mean, if I don't come back on Facebook anytime soon, that will be about all. Yes, sir. That will be about all. So, I'm not going to talk too much about Donald Trump. I'm going to talk about the other stuff. Racial inequality. Well, and the NFL. I didn't say it. I just put up the middle finger. I don't care who's in the playoffs. I don't care who's going to win the Super Bowl. I don't care about none of that. What I care about is the fact that we still have a racial inequality going on in America. And they act like it's no big thing. So right now, between the White House and a few other things, the NFL and other places, you know, the comment about other countries being messed up, and they're only black and brown countries. I don't know if they know it, but the world knows it. America looks like a racist nation, like it always did. So, with that being said, I'm probably going to change my broadcast a little bit. We can talk about the White House. I don't have a problem talking about government, politics, and everything else. I know a little bit something about it. My problem with what's going on is the people that put them in the office are now crying. Why are you crying? This is what you wanted, right? Government shutdown, and then he said back in 2013, President Obama should own it because he did it. Well, hey, listen, dotard. Government shutdown. You should own it. But he ain't going to. So now Charles Schumer just gave in to pressure to step up with the government shutdown and let him off the hook. So some people are saying, well, Democratic Party is finished. If you turn around and you look at what's going on, it's not over. There'll probably be a shutdown in 2 weeks. This is a temporary fix again. So they'll probably be right back at it in 2 weeks talking about, you know, well, listen, DACA and everything else. We all know what's going to happen. Eventually they're going to have to come to some compromise where they're going to have a path to citizenship. They'll get their, $18 billion for the wall. And it'll be what's going to be. You know, the one thing that's funny about America is they always try to make it look like it's not them. How do you make it look like it's not you? You put it on everybody else? Yeah. You put it on everybody else. But they just had a revelation about who's really carrying the vote. Yeah. No, it's not the African American. No, it's not the Chinese. No, it's not It's the black or the African American female. Congratulations, ladies. You done it. You was able to put a Alabama senator in. You was able to turn a couple of other elections. I think we just turned another one. So they're now looking at the African American woman who is a strong politician, strong voter. You are actually coming out and voting and making it happen. Congratulations. Now, the trend is that their vote is strong. So what do you think is going to happen next? What should happen next? African American women should actually be running for office now. Hopefully. You know, you should start trying to get into politics and pushing people to make the right movements. They had a woman march the other day. You know, women were out there in force. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of women. And what did y'all do? Y'all pushed for equality, equal pay, equal benefit, and the Me Too movement. And that's a great thing. To have a Me Too movement at this time, it's not piling on, it's just expressing your rights to get out there and be heard and be believed. So let me ask you something. With all y'all doing that, why is Donald Trump still in office? They said more women voted for Donald Trump than any other person. The Caucasian woman voted for him outstandingly, and a few black women voted for him. As all the things that he has done to degrade women, to ostracize them, and then, you know, to lie to all the communities, the Haitian community, the African American community, he hasn't done nothing for that. He said, what do you have to lose? And some of you dummies went out there and voted for him. What do you have to lose? Are you finished yet? You finished losing? Now you know what you have to lose. You answered your own damn question. So, for all the idiots out there that voted for him, good job. Good job. Now, with the taxes and everything else going through, the two things that he had go through, a Supreme Court justice and taxes. That was two things that he had go through. Two. Now, don't get confused with this finger sticking up, because that's the finger that I can't stick up. But these two, those are the two things that he did in 2017. I know you don't want to talk about all the things he didn't do. You know, all them promises, the wall, immigration, health care. Listen, we could go on forever. Oh, did he sign a lot of administrative things? Shoot, he signed a lot. But every president does. He told 5 point some odd, say 5.6 lies per day. That's what he did. Now, if you had a job and you told 5 lies a day, do you think you would still be hired? 5 lies a day. 5, not one, not two, not three, 4, 5 lies per day. Let's think about a lie. What's a lie that you would tell at work? I was late coming back from lunch. That's one, because, you know, I caught a flat. That's one lie. You know, I got a phone call. I got to run home real quick. That's 2 lies. Come on. You think you really going to get over with them lies every single day? And then it's different lies every day. So, listen. Y'all go ahead with that. If y'all really think that this dude is worth the time and the effort, y'all go ahead. But I'm going to say like this. I'm going to put on my newscast, regardless whether Facebook carry it. I'm going to find a way to put it out there. And sooner or later, I might get back on. They might allow me back on, but I'm going to curb my language a little bit. Because I heard that it was a little hostile. I heard that, you know, people were saying that I was racial. You know what's so funny about that? I said one C word, and everybody got upset. The people, I guess, got upset. And I know one of these guys that I used to work with a long time ago. He went and told people that I was a racist. Contraire, mon frere. I can't be a racist. I don't have that type of power. I don't care what nobody said. You know, people crack me up. If you're not a minority, as they call us, how do you now determine what's racial and what's not? How do you sit up there and tell me I'm a racist? You never lived a day in my shoes. You don't know who chased me over what bridge, what kind of discrimination I faced. You know, you don't know none of that stuff. You might not have felt it if you're not this color. See, because, you know, I know one thing. In the criminal justice system, when a Caucasian person comes out of jail, it's not too hard for them to assimilate back into the community and be well accepted. When a minority does it, it's a little sticky. It's a little sticky. It's a little fact. I work in that type of environment. I know what I'm talking about. But other than that, Donald Trump and all this racial divide that we're going through in America is only because of one thing. You know who I'm talking to, refuse to accept the fact that he's a racist. You make all the excuses in the world. You make all the excuses in the world, and you refuse to accept the fact that Donald Trump is a racist. So now, if you can't admit that he's a racist, why wouldn't we think you weren't one? I'm just asking. So listen, I'm gonna go ahead and post this, and when I figure out what I'm gonna do as far as my broadcast from now on, I'll let you know. Today's Monday. I didn't post on Sunday. I was out riding my scoot, having a good time, just relaxing, hoping maybe I get turned back on, but nah. So I'm gonna post this, see what happens. But as usual, you see what time it is. Little that, little Hibiki. And I heard Hibiki's doing good business now. I need y'all to pay me a little something for this. You know, this may be a Hennessy glass, but I'm drinking Hibiki and people are buying it. Maybe y'all should be one of my sponsors and put me on like one of them radio shows. 5 Mile calling. But people, listen, y'all enjoy. I was going to turn my downstairs into a studio, but you know I got to have a cigar. Ain't going to be none of that. But we'll see what happens. But until then, people, I'll get it straight. You get it straight. We all get it straight. Till next time, peace, love, and hair grease.